Hey, it's Carl, and welcome to another 5-minute retirement tip. Today we're going to talk about 3 different problems. 1, income, more specifically, how to know exactly the amount of income you're going to get when you need it at some point in the future. 2, how to beat the bank. And 3, how to avoid losses yet still grow your money. So stay tuned. So let's jump right into problem number 1, which is income, or more specifically, knowing exactly how much income you'll get at some point in the future when you need it. So let's say you're 60 years old and you have a $100,000 account and you think you'll need some income in about 10 years when you're 70 years old. So you walk into your broker's office. Maybe he's at Fidelity or Merrill Lynch or Edward Jones, wherever he's at. You sit down, you explain the situation, and you say, I need to know two answers from you. 1, how much will my account be worth in 10 years exactly? And also, how much income will I get exactly when I need it starting in 10 years? What's your broker going to tell you? He's going to say, I don't know, we could take a guess. Well, maybe that's not good enough for you. So you decide to leave his office and walk down the street. You walk into a different advisor's office. You explain the exact same situation. You're 60, you need income in about 10 years. When you're 70, you have $100,000. How much is your account going to be worth, and how much income will you get? Exactly. And this advisor, on the other hand, says, well, I can give you a worst case scenario. Even if the market tanks in 10 years, I can guarantee you that your account is still worth $100,000, and you can walk away with that and do whatever you want. If you still need the income, you'll get, worst case scenario, $8,703 per year. And here's how that works. You'll get that income for as long as you're alive. If you pass away, your wife will get that income for as long as she's alive. And then if she passes away, the kids will get whatever's left in the balance. So that's your worst case scenario. What's likely to happen, though, is you'll probably do a little bit better than that. So let's say the last 10 years worth of returns. We've had a great market, we've had a horrible market. Let's say that repeats itself exactly. Here's what you'd get instead. In 10 years, you'd have $161,591. That's what your account's worth, and you could just walk away with that and do whatever you want. Or if you still need the income, you'd get $11,772 per year. And again, that's as long as you're alive, as long as your wife's alive, and then if there's a balance, that'll pass to the kids. So if your goal is safe and secure retirement income, would you go with broker 1 or advisor 2 that can actually give you a worst case scenario on things? Here's one problem. Most brokerage houses, they don't offer the types of products that do this. But I'll go into more detail on how you can learn more about this in just a second. Now let's look at problem 2, which is trying to beat the bank. Let's say you walk into your local bank. Maybe it's Chase or BMO Harris or wherever your account's at. And as soon as you walk in, the bank manager pulls you aside and he says, Mr. Client, you've been a great client for a really long time, and we're really sorry. We know we've only been paying you 0.75% on your accounts, and we also know that that interest is fully taxable, so you're not really earning much at all. So what we've done, we've come up with a special new account only for our preferred bank clients, and I wanted to tell you about it. In this new account, if you move some money there, 75% of your money is going to earn 1%. So we're already beating what we're paying you in your old account anyways. And to supercharge it a little bit, 25% of your money is going to be linked to the stock market, okay? But there's no losses. So even if the market goes down, you can't lose money. There's no fees on this account. There's no caps or limits on your earnings. And there's no taxes on the interest unless you actually withdraw the money. Okay, would you like to move some of your account from your old account and move it into our special new account for our preferred clients? What would you say to the bank manager? You might say, sure, you can move some of my money there. But again, here's the problem. Banks don't offer these types of accounts. But I'll show you how you can learn more in just a second. Okay, so here's problem 3, and I know this is on a lot of people's minds right now with the market being up so much. They want to reduce some of their risk, but they don't want to give up all their growth potential either. So how do we eliminate some future losses but still have good growth potential? So let's go back to your broker again. Let's say you go visit him for a review. Fidelity, Merrill Lynch, Edward Jones, wherever you go. And you sit down and your broker says to you, look, Mr. Client, you're a great client, but you're getting a little bit older now and the market's been up a lot. We're a little bit concerned about things. As you're set up right now, you get 100% of the gains, but you also have to go through 100% of the losses. And because the problem is we never lock in unless we actually sell your investments. And the way that your fee structure's setup, your fees, your mutual fund and management fees, they're coming out every single year no matter what. Even if we make or lose money, those fees are coming out. So for our preferred brokerage clients like you, we've come up with a new type of account. Let me tell you how it works. It's a little bit safer. You'll get 60% of the gains in the market, but you'll have zero losses. Even if the market tanks, you won't lose anything. And every 2 years, it'll automatically lock in your gains. And the way the fees work, it only comes out of your gains. So if you have a down year or a flat year, there's no fees coming out of your account. Would you like to move some of your money from your current account into the new type of account for our special preferred clients? Well, the problem, again, is brokerage firms don't offer this type of account. And now I'm going to tell you exactly how you can learn more about what I've been talking about. So who does offer a product that does all these things? Well, it's Nationwide. You know the company. Nationwide is on your side. Yeah, those guys. A-plus rated company. They're Fortune 85. They're bigger than McDonald's, Starbucks, or Nike. And they're becoming a major player in the annuity market, and they're kind of turning it on its head. So if you've looked at annuities in the past and you didn't like it for some reason, it's worth your while to take another look, especially for your safe money. So if you want to learn more about any of the examples that I talked about today, there's a form right beneath this video. I just need you to fill in a couple bits of information and then tell me which problem you want to learn more about, and I'll send you the actual example as well. Problem 1 was income. Problem 2 was beat the bank. And problem 3 was reduce your risk and still have some growth potential. So just let me know what you want to see, and I'll be happy to email it over to you. So take care, and we'll see you again.